Hey everyone, welcome to the 4th edition of Theo Reviews PMQs. I've got my Cooperative Party pen, I've got my notes, so let's get going. Well, if you saw PMQs, I wouldn't really be impressed. It was a lot of jeering, a lot of laughing. And obviously, as I'm sure all of you would know, the Met Police are now investigating some of the parties. And of course, Sue Gray's report should be published at some point. So let's just get straight into this day's PMQs. Well, the Prime Minister started by talking about the 50th anniversary of Bloody Sunday in the Troubles. Starmer opened with talking about the ministerial code and how it says when a minister lies they should resign, and does the PM agree? Boris said yes, but can't comment due to the police investigation, and then tried to divert the House onto the economy. Keir Starmer simply just replied, so he has said yes. If he misleads Parliament, he must resign. Basically, he has lied to the House already. Will he resign now? Boris Johnson replied, just no. And then he went on to try and say that Labour and Keir Starmer have been opportunistic on COVID, and that he won't listen to Captain Hindsight. Keir Starmer, of course, just replied, the guy who says hindsight has, now knows that it was a party, all these various things of the scandal. He went on to mention that the police, having got material from Sue Gray, have now taken on the decision that basically the people that attended, people that were in Downing Street, would have known or should have known, and that is an offence. Does the PM not understand the damage he's doing to the country? Boris Johnson just replied with another can't comment, and tried to say, we shouldn't be focusing on this, like the crisis on Ukraine's border, and how our cabinet is focusing on deterring Putin. Keir Starmer just replied, you went into hiding for 5 days due to these scandals, and his defence is just wait for the report. Can the PM confirm that the full report by Sue Gray will be published? Boris Johnson, just said, I will do exactly what I said, and then tried to bring it on to other things his government is doing or says it's doing, like cutting the top rate of tax. Keir Starmer then went on to say that throughout the scandals, there's been damage to the government and to the union, especially with the leader of the House of Commons, Jacob Rees-Mogg, arguing with the head of the Scottish Tories, saying that they're a lightweight. Boris Johnson tries to then divert it onto the COVID backlog and the government on social care. And then Keir Starmer's last point was that a PM, is literally being subject to a police investigation, and instead of getting on with their job, the cabinet are just trying to protect the Prime Minister instead, and that the government is showing no respect for the country, which I completely agree with. Boris Johnson tried to say, no, he knows this, he knows that the country thinks the government can be trusted and that we're delivering. So I'll just touch briefly on the SNP, as they're the second biggest opposition party. Again, their representative was Ian Blackford, leader of the Westminster group for the Scottish National Party. He said that, like Keir Starmer, a PM is, being investigated by the police. And he also talked about all the other various scandals throughout his reign, like the refurbishments in Downing Street and things like that. Will he finally resign? Boris Johnson just went on to say, he's been wrong all those times, he's wrong now. So Robertson's last point was, every moment he stays, it distracts people and the government from real issues, and that the only route to restore public trust is for him to resign, which I completely agree with. When will the Tory MPs show him the door? And Boris Johnson just jokingly said, no, I want to stay and I want to continue working with you. So that was today. Our next PMQs might be having a different leader for all we know, because in a few days Sue Gray's report should be published, possibly along with the police, but we're not sure. There's some reports about it being delayed, there's some reports saying it's imminent, so we'll have to find out. If for some reason you're a Tory MP and you're watching this, please do send in your letter to the 1922 committee asking Boris Johnson to resign. Now, I'd just like to thank everyone for watching. Please do subscribe to the channel, as it does help. Please do like the video, and please do free to leave comments and questions on the video, or to email me at theodoreg.michael@gmail.com or on Facebook or Twitter. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're all staying safe.